Hello everybody, and welcome back to the desert. Now is probably a good time for me to edit in some footage from the actual welcoming committee. And now that you've officially been welcomed, we're heading out in the Jeep today on some trails north of Las Vegas, and we're going to take you along for the tour. I've got my Rhino Investor co-pilot along. Say hi.
Hello. I'm ready.
She's ready. We're at the Logandale Trail system north of Las Vegas. Today's route is the 13-mile loop. Let's hit the trail and see what we can find. This is supposed to be a fairly easy trail loop, and it certainly starts out that way. I mean, this is just a nice wide graded gravel road, a little bit washboardy, but not too bad. We're jumping on the trail. We saw what looked to be a big tour group staging up right at the beginning of the trail, so hopefully we're getting out in front of that. We are supposed to have some nice sights to see on this trail, including some petroglyphs and different points of interest. I'll check back in as we get a little further down the road. Once you escape the bright lights of the Las Vegas Strip, there are beautiful natural areas to explore in pretty much every direction. I was hoping to shoot some drone footage while out at Logandale today, but the persistent high winds kept me grounded. I was able to get a little bit of footage while we were on the way to Logandale, though. This is from another beautiful scenic drive just northwest of Las Vegas called Kodachrome Road. This little diversion is well worth your time if you enjoy exploring like we do, and it's easy enough to do in about any type of higher clearance vehicle like an SUV or a pickup. But now, let's get back to the 13-mile loop. From the main parking area, there are two ways to access the trail system. Heading straight out on the more primitive road showed here is the more challenging route. Making a slight left back to the main road is much easier. This is the type of terrain you can expect if you choose the more primitive route, with a final section where it might even be nice to have a spotter. This little rocky, rutted section runs about a quarter-mile in length before rejoining the maintained road. There also appears to be a number of other short challenges in this area, like Raptor Eater Hill, if you're looking for more excitement. We are back on the easy trail, and I can see where it connects to that other road right down at the bottom there. So we do end up in the same spot. Yeah. This is just a lot easier, and boy, yeah,
That's a big
it sure is pretty. We are adjacent to the Valley of Fire State Park, so we probably have a lot of the same beautiful red rock kind of views in store today. Actually, that's where we're heading next. We chose to run the loop in a counterclockwise direction today, which would start us out on the western side, heading predominantly south. This section of the trail is quite easy and fast moving, with just a little washboard, which would seriously intensify in a few minutes. I don't know if the camera does it justice or not, but this is just a beautiful area. We've got picnic tables, what looks like little areas you can camp. I'm not sure if camping is legal here or not. If it is, place to spend the night. We did run across several ATV tours during our time out here. So if you want to check out the area and don't have your Jeep, booking a tour might be a great way to spend an afternoon. So we have discovered that at points on this trail, the washboarding gets pretty extreme. And the washboards seem to be offset so that it just bounces you back and forth like you've never been bounced. I'm guessing this has something to do with the volume of ATV tours that come through here. They're probably rocking through here all day, every day, and it gets kind of hard on the road.
Show them how I'm trying to deal with it.
Yeah, so here's what we've got over here.
It is helping a little.
This would probably work out better if we'd just take the top off. She could just stand up.
That way I could just surf it.
Yeah,
that would be
she could
better.
just surf.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Surf the whole ride. Oh my goodness.
This is terrible.
This is pretty bad. Ooh, boy.
This is terrible.
And we've got the sway bar disconnected.
Yeah.
And it's still rocking us like that. So yeah, if you were in a pickup truck or something of that nature that's got a firmer suspension than a Jeep, you'd be really hating life right now. Ooh, that's steep.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Actually, the first slightly challenging portion of the main road we found. Approaching the south end of the loop, we found a few fun little rolling hills before heading east. Since we've never been here before, we always go a little bit slowly up the hills since we can never see what is on the other side. Okay, that's not too bad. Except for that part right there. Oh yeah, good.
Except for the part that just dropped right down.
Didn't see that at all. There we go. It seemed like we had finally left the crazy washboard behind us, and travel through the southern portion of the loop continued to be pretty easy, until we made the turn to head back west. Okay, so the sign indicates that this is our designated route.
Oh, yeah, that's look at all that. It's slippery.
This is, yeah, some slick rock here.
I don't think I'm gonna like this.
I don't think you are either. I know the camera doesn't show how intimidating this looks, but here we go.
I am so relieved he had me get out to film. Wait, I don't have to be a part of this. This is my Jeep, however. Alright, big on success. Didn't even slip.
Truthfully, that little obstacle was pretty easy, and the Jeep handled it without hesitation. I'm always a lot more conservative when we're out in the Jeep, especially if we're solo, than I am when we're in the Terex. The UTV just seems to be more confidence-inspiring for some reason, and this area would be so much fun in a side-by-side or on an ATV. As we continued east, the next challenge we would encounter would be the sand. It was just soft enough and deep enough in a few sections to provide a workout for the Jeep, but again, we were able to cruise right through.
It's just beautiful out here though. Especially if you're not having to drive and make sure we don't get stuck. Oh my god. Oh no. Wheels are working really hard here.
Yes, they are.
To keep going. Oh my gosh. Wow. Sand is definitely not your favorite.
No, it's not.
Woo. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh god. The fan kick on.
Yeah,
It's like the poor Jeep's really struggling. Woo.
After working our way through the sand for a couple of miles, we found ourselves at the Indian Pictograph Park. We got out to take a quick look, but didn't fully explore the area because we were behind schedule. There's a short hiking trail that runs about 2/3 of a mile round trip that we will definitely plan to do on our next visit to this area. There are also some very nice free maps available in several formats courtesy of the Nevada Parks Department, which are very helpful in navigating the area, finding the points of interest, and staying on trail. We did notice quite a few unauthorized trails and hope that everybody will use the provided maps and respect the signage so this area will continue to be open for all to enjoy. I'll be sure to put a link in the description. All that was left was to head north from the petroglyph site back towards the staging area. This portion of the loop is where you really get to spend some time playing in the sand, and would probably be even more fun on an ATV or a side-by-side. I always get a little anxious running in the sand in the Jeep because I'm never really 100% sure what the conditions will be like, but the Jeep handled everything just fine. I adjusted the tire pressure to about 18 psi, kept the revs up, and made sure to carry good momentum when I could see deeper sand ahead of us. We floated along without any real drama, even though there were a few spots where it felt like we were digging in a little bit. It probably also helped that it was only in the 70s that day, because sand is firmer in cooler temperatures.
Wow, this is really beautiful out here. And it's a perfect day, you know? And, bonus, you're getting your workout for the day.
Yeah,
Feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
You tired?
Yeah, some hard work. Sand is not my forte.
No. No, it is a lot of work. Like mentally and physically. You have to watch out for everything. Big rocks, big squishy sand, offset washboards. Woo! Oh, this is a good one. Very squishy. Alright. I think the pavement has as many potholes in it as the regular road does.
Yeah, the
The pavement's first. But hey, we're on pavement again.
Yep.
We got that going for us. Oh yeah, and look how pretty it is back that way. Look over Mike's shoulder. That's incredible.
Honestly, prettier behind us.
Yeah.
Pretty behind.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, we're back.
Yep.
This is where we started.
Neat.
Oh, look at that. Our easy loop. Our easy loop is done. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're seeing this, I think that means we made it out alive. The research that I said on this trail, oh, well, there goes our tour group. We beat them out. The research that I read on this trail said it was a nice, easy loop. It was definitely nice. This is a beautiful area. The trail is stunning. Easy? I guess that is subjective. I wouldn't call it easy. I would probably overall rate the trail maybe a 4 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. You definitely need four-wheel drive. You definitely need to be prepared for deep, soft sand, good tires, deflate. Now all that trouble is on the eastern portion of the loop, heading up towards the Petroglyph site. The western portion of the loop, yeah, that's all mainly pretty easy. It's a gravel road. The only complaint there is got some pretty severe washboarding, but if you don't mind that and you don't mind a little bit of a challenge, this is a great place to come. We had a great ride, great day. Can't say for sure if I would do it again, but we did it today and had a great time. So thanks for riding along with us, and we'll see you on the next ride.